Hello and welcome back to the pit. I'm Solin Outlander, and this is the last episode of Lionel, unless something's different. See, look, you can see a little pathway there which conjoins with him. Ooh. When it actually wants to show itself. They all seem to conjoin on the top of this hill. Either way, I'm going to go look at the warlock hunters here.
Once again you stand victorious, but your heart is heavy. While you were battling savages, the trail of the kidnappers has grown cold. You stare at the horizon in anger, hope slipping away, when something guides your vision to a faint glimmer in the distance. Somehow you know it's them. You set out at once, and soon the trail has grown warm once more.
Aha! I will rescue my damsel.
On my way.
I follow the tracks of my adversaries until I reach the ruins of a stone arch, marking the boundary of an abandoned fiefdom. The forest is eerily silent, the air damp. Some tracks lead into the heart of the fiefdom, but one trail winds to the north and another south. They must have taken Lionel to the fiefdom. I go east. Beyond the arch, I'll say arch, I'll probably get corrected on this. Beyond the arch I see a well-trodden path meandering through the thick wild undergrowth. My adversaries must have come this way. It's also a great place to set a trap. My instincts tell me to proceed carefully. I turn back, set up my camp and send out a few scouts. My decision meets with evident enthusiasm. My warriors are tired from their long journey. I send out patrols and look around. The forest is grey and silent. It means that I am the only living creature around. Well, it seems that I am the only living creature around here. I don't even see any bugs or birds. I take a closer look at the ruined stone arch. There are hundreds of similar ruins in Britannia, mementos of the age of legends. As I step closer, I see a small object among the rubble. It's made of gold and is set in a chunk of stone. As I touch it, a searing pain flashes through my body, followed by numbness. Using my dagger, I pry the item free. I grab my dagger and start to carve out the gold item from its stone mounting. It turns out to be a medallion, decorated with strange runes. It feels warm to the touch. It must be valuable, though it certainly looks equally dangerous. Well, it doesn't look equally dangerous, but whatever. I'll take the medallion. I wrap the medallion in my cloak and carefully lay it in the bag. Once I have finished, I sit down on the grass and wait for my scouts to return. A loud shout from the guard on the western side disturbs the silence. Grabbing my sword, I run to see what's happened. The guard reports a whole army of heavily armoured warriors approaching through the woods. I hurry to a nearby hill. Soon I see them with my own eyes. Two knights lead a large group of ironclad warriors. One of them, a real giant in elaborate plates, leaves them behind and hurries to the stone arch. I'm Sir Perimons, Knight of the Sentinels. Who are you and what is your purpose in this accursed forest? Well, I'll answer him politely. He's clearly a fellow knight. I am Sir Lionel from King Arthur's Britannia. My lady was taken by the Red Knight, an evil beast who then sent her away with a pagan shaman for reasons unbeknownst to me. I have been following this man, and his trail led to this forest. My words seem to calm Sir Perimons. Ah. She's the one who's going to be sacrificed for the Chosen's ritual, isn't she? Ah, I see, it's all coming together now. As a token of my good faith, I sheath my sword and ask Sir Perimund about this place. It's a land of ancient evil. We sentinels are here to make sure it stays imprisoned. But something is changing. Eerie lights glow around the stone circles. It is returning. I tell Sir Perimund about my own adventures in these parts. We both agree that the Red Knight and the pagan shaman who took Lionel might have something to do with the evil presence that was destroyed here long ago. It seems wise to join forces. I suggest that we wait for my scouts. Sir Perimund agrees with me. Still, I have a long wait. It's already past noon when the scouts return. Tell me about what have you seen in the northern parts of the forest? The scouts bring good news. No trace of the enemy in the northern parts of the forest. The only sign indicating that the area is inhabited is a stone building on a nearby glade. It must be an old crypt. What have you seen on the southern parts of the forest? The scouts returning from the southern parts of the forest report a large army of bowmen and heavily armoured warriors stationed at the riverbank. They think that these soldiers are a dispatch from the main forces of the northern shaman I seek. Tell me about the eastern edge. The scouts bring interesting news. The path leading deeper into the fiefdom is a trap, guarded by an unknown spearman. Well, by unknown spearmen, plural. However, the shaman has set up camp beyond the forest near two thunderhorns. The scouts saw a horde of bowmen and someone who could be a pagan warlock. Sir Perimund immediately sends out a messenger to summon the rest of his army, stationed beyond the woods, but it will take time until they arrive. Meanwhile, I must think over my options. Let's take a look at that old building. The simple stone building stands at the edge of a glade. The walls are bare and I don't see any ornaments, symbols or statues or inscriptions, but it nevertheless has the feel of an old crypt. I walk around the building, but I can't find any doors or windows. I examine the walls carefully. I touch the stone wall. Suddenly a searing pain flashes through my body, followed by numbness. Whoever built this crypt also enchanted the stone with powerful protection charms. I quickly leave the building. The place reminds you of the ruined stone arch at the edge of the fiefdom, the medallion I found among the rubble. It might be a key to this strange building. I take out the medallion and press it to the wall. As the medallion touches the stone, I feel a surge of mystic energy around me. With a dull groan, a section of the wall shifts and a gaping hole opens in the stone. I see a chamber with a large wooden chest. I have my men drag it outside where I break the lock. I open the chest. I see a piece of red and black cloth in the chest. It doesn't look like much, but the way Sir Perimund fingers the bundle makes me wonder. His caution becomes clear when I see the red runes woven into the black fabric. It's a cloak, presumably of arcane origin. I'll let him keep the cloak. Sir Perimund puts on the strange cloak. This land is a treasure trove of powerful artifacts from the last epoch of wonders, he says with grim satisfaction, walking back to his horse. It used to be an ancient battleground between wizards, heroes and demigods. I cast a last fleeting glance at the stone building, but I am more concerned about my damsel in distress, the sweet lady Lionel. Some of these names, and how I am going to rescue her. We should go south and attack those warriors. The hostile warriors have set up camp by the river, close to the fiefdom. I failed to silence the guards in time and their cries help alert the others. Still, they are outnumbered and begin to panic. The bowmen flee to the woods while the armoured foot soldiers head south. I go after the bowmen. I force them to the river. Okay, once again, beta reading was clearly not on the agenda. I forced them to the river. The current is strong here, they have no choice but to fight. Their bows are useless in the thick forest and my warriors deal with them swiftly. They even take some prisoners. Sir Peramon suggests letting them go free in exchange for information. I agree. Sir Peramon talks to the captives for a while, but to no avail. Despite granting freedom to those willing to talk, none of the enemy soldiers accept the offer. Even the noble knight has to finally admit that you'll have to resort to more cruel methods. I interrogate the captives using brute force. I take my time, carefully selecting a captive soldier who seems weak enough to break under pressure. I give the nod to my men and they begin the interrogation. Sir Peramon walks away with revulsion writ on his face, but once the prisoner begins to speak, he returns. My enemy is a warlock, an ally of Morgause, the Witch Queen. Ah, sister of Morgana, I see. He plans to resurrect an ancient entity buried deep under this land, and intends to sacrifice a noble lady to achieve his goal. Although this concerns me the most, he knows no more, and I send him away angrily. Lady Liness is in grave danger. She was not simply taken on a mad knight's whim, but snatched as part of a well-laid plan by an evil mind. Whatever twisted entity lies beneath this land, it was imprisoned ages ago. It seems that the forces in the dark north plan to let it loose. Let's clap on the iron shackles and lead them away. I send away the prisoners and give orders to my men. They begin to make preparations for moving out. I lead the assembled soldiers to the former entrance of the fiefdom. Night is falling, so I have to make a swift decision. We must attack immediately. We could take them by surprise. With a loud bellow, I order my warriors into formation and inspect all weapons. I am ready for battle. Sir Peramon approaches me with fierce determined writ large upon his face. He assures you that I can count on his allegiance in the upcoming battle. I am grateful for his help. This fight looks like a hard one to win. The Warlock's main forces have set up camp in a valley between two groups of thunderforms. They must be capable of controlling these magical otherworldly structures, and so we must plan our attack accordingly. Two smaller enemy detachments patrol the perimeter, away from the central army. This might give us the opportunity to defeat them separately. There are a total of 3 warlocks in the enemy army. We must deal with them as quickly as possible, otherwise their powers might well be our undoing. Fortunately, the Sentinels have several special abilities which allow them to fight magic. Use them wisely. Mighty blow, mighty blow. Ordeal of fire. Ordeal of fire. And artifacts. Bracelet. Hermit's cross. I don't have armour, that would have been the cloak if I'd kept it. Start! My harvesters can use their rune arrows ability to make an area impervious to magic. Ooh, this would be handy. No thunderstorms! Father Nicholas, eh?
Archers! Archers!
Magical balance, blessing, rune arrows. Prevents casting of spells and cancels all active spells within a radius.
Knights! Knights! Cavalry! Archers! Knights! Knights!
Okay. Could everyone move to the stone thunderhorns. No. The She Tower. Viking berserkers. No. So how does this work? I see. Wedge formation. Wedge formation. Wedge formation. Wedge formation. You're the exception. Ooh, lots of spearmen there.
Infantry. Archers.
Okay, Thunderhorn here. What's your rage? Ooh. Anybody actually coming towards me? Come on, move your asses.
Fire! Fire!
Oh, you bloody... Right. Raven Guards, Brigands. Heavy pikemen, I see. Why are you not shooting? Seneschals, ah, I see. Literally, I'd rather you cavalry go over there. Oh, bollocks. I just got meteor struck. Nobody meteor strikes me. Nobody. It's my place to do the meteor striking. Okay, so Pheromones. It's not so fun when I'm the target of it. Oh look, heavy pike and all that. I'm probably going to need to restart this, aren't I?
Infantry. Attack! Archers.
Oh, stop it.
Infantry. Knights.
Cleave.
Knights.
Cleave.
Archers.
What does that do? Magical balance. I suppose you can cast that one. Okay. No. Oh well.
Archers. Infantry.
Oh, now they're curse of shadowing me. What's this? Dispel?
Knights.
Oh, I see.
Archers. Infantry. Archers.
What's the range of this? Oh, I can't cast it because Dispel's up.
Archers.
Keep the range.
Infantry.
Come on. Kick their asses.
Attack! Attack!
Yes, my strategic genius is underappreciated. It's called... Oh my god, I'm going to die.
Archers.
Oh, you. Fine, not you. Oh, you can't do anything, can you? The Dispel's still up. So the Golden Griffin seems to be having a good time. Man, what are you doing all the way over there? You could go capture me, this thing. Infantry, how fare you? And you're kicking all sorts of arse. You, how are you doing? You're also kicking all sorts of arse. Oh god. Right. I can now cast this thing. I can also have you finally cleave again. Same as you. Oh, don't enfeeble me. You. Blessing. Bless Sir Lionel. Oh, I think that last thunder strike really buggered me over. Father Nicholas is in trouble. He's being archered. I'm archering my archer. Yeah, I know I've lost this. I just want to see how many I managed to kill before it's over. Come on, my good and glorious friends. Kill the Viking berserkers. As shocking as it sounds, I think I might have just faffed my way through this entire fight. Okay, so there's brigands, spearmen, all spearmen. Oh wait, there's a boss over here. Oh look, more brigands. Wait, what are you doing? Yeah. Charge! Pure strategic genius on their end. Kill their own forces. If I win this, I am going to be shocked and amazed, and many other descriptive words. You've got one more now. You're in trouble. Deal a fight. Oh look, there's a guy here. Yes, kill bastard here. Can you not reach? Can't reach. Pity. Chase them! They're all that's left!
Charge!
I am shocked. Come on, pursue them. There's 13 of you. 11 plus the 2 heroes. You can deal with a few brigands. I wonder if this is going to negatively affect me on the final battle. Hey! Woo! That shouldn't have happened. I'm sorry, that should not have happened. I should not have won that. I half-assed it. I just made the mistake at first, at the beginning, and decided to see how far I would go. That was nothing strategic. That was just, okay, send these men over here, send these men over here, and let them deal with everything. Oh god. I call fluke on that. I'm not restarting the battle because... Balor's spawn. You also come to Balor's spawn. You also come to Balor's spawn. The final battle. I'm sorry, I'm not going to get over this. I just won a battle by half-arsing it. Ooh, I wonder if how far I can go with this. Oh, damn lightning strike, I'm going to lose. Maybe if I'd actually planned it out properly. Oh wait, I won! My cavalry are badasses. I am not going to shut up about this. I claim it's my awesomeness. My awesomeness created a paradox. That's how awesome I am. I'll see you guys next time in the pit. Where we have fluky victories. Where just sending troops to do what they want apparently works.